When the summer sun is shining on Australia's happy land, round countless fires and stranger ties in many solemn bands of glum Australians watching the launch go up in flames. By the smoke and the smell you can plainly tell that it's Barbie time again. When the stakes are burning fiercely, when the smoke gets in your eyes, when the snags all taste like fried toothpaste and your mouth is full of flies, it's a national institution, it's Australian through and through. So come on mate and grab your plate, let's have a barbecue. The Scots eat lots of haggis, the French eat snails and frogs, the Greeks know crackers over there.
Today is a celebration, I think, and a congratulation to both Shirley and Alex, who today have completed 50 years, as you all know, on the board of a very happy marriage. And I think it's appropriate, perhaps, to look back to the Carter family, the dynasty of the Carters, which apparently, I find, came into the Wimmera in about 1842. And Charles Carter at that stage with Samuel Carter, a 16-year-old, set up to build a log cottage somewhere in the area where there were a few more hills than he had first arrived. Actually, they'd driven stock in there from 1842 at a rate of about 2 to 3 miles a day. And when they arrived at their destination, Charles Carter and Samuel Carter moved on to an area which was more hilly. I don't know exactly where it is, but I think it possibly could have been Glen Isla. Anyway, a house was built there, and Charles Carter brought his family into the Wimmera, and I can tell you that the Carter family is the only family that is still in the Wimmera at this stage. They have been there now for something like 160 years. I think Alex was probably working on the farm about 1938, which would have been just about 100 years after the Carter family arrived in the district. And he has moved on since then, of course, to become the head of the dynasty, which is now the Carter family, which has lasted for 60 odd years. But it was 1949, of course, that I first met Alex, when he was in New Zealand courting a nurse from Wellington. Now Shirley has a history of nursing, of course, and artistry. She is an artist, and she has made her way into the area that the Carter family live. And I think both Shirley and Alex have added a great lustre to the area that they live in. They have families spread out throughout the district. Alex and Shirley, as I said, are the first of this dynasty, and I think they leave an inheritance on the land which will stand them in very good stead. And we do send, I think you will join me in sending their love to Shirley and Alex, and hoping that their next few years watching and helping, as they have always done, will be very great for them both.
Thanks very much, Roger. That was great. It's up to your usual standard, and I'm very honoured to have the pleasure of proposing a toast to Mum and Dad. And I think I'll try and select a few well-chosen words, but I think that one of the best ways to describe them is I've never seen a couple so compatible. I think their compatibility, their ability to give and take, over the last 50 years has been fantastic. It's been an inspiration to probably all the next generation, and the next generation to come, how you can survive living on the land through the highs and lows of it all, and be so compatible, and it's fantastic, and I'm very proud to be their son. And I think the next generation, their grandchildren, should draw a lot from what their grandparents have done and achieved. I think I won't say any more, because it's quite an emotional time for me in this day and age, for people to achieve a 50th wedding anniversary. And I'd just like to propose a toast to Mum and Dad and all the best for the next years to come. Shirley, Nellie.
For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us. Hooray! 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 Yeah! Hooray! Tiger.